Good morning, students. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you on this important topic, which pertains to your career as well as growth of medical education in India. I have very good experience in teaching you on online classes for your clinics, and further to adding to the common entrance exam practices is my pleasure. I pray, Amma, give us wisdom to do right always and always. I have this disclaimer. I have been using the concept text MCQs just to explain the facts. It is neither my recommendation nor assumed to be a high yielding facts points for your exam. I further to acknowledge that there is no conflict of interest of mine as a teacher or examiner in this presentation, and there is nothing financial gain or any otherwise besides the empowering the students to perform well in the exam. Coming to the main issues, the questions are always right, mostly right, because lot of effort goes in developing it. It is a long process. It has got many times deliberated, multiple times checked. It is well conceptualized what you want to ask, why you want to ask, what are the key areas you want to ask in this exam, and the correctness of the stem as well as the options are checked many times with the standard books, and even conflicting questions are deleted before giving to the students. So my submission is never doubt a question. There are rare chances you can be right. So that is one important aspect. Most questions are framed afresh. They are not taken up from a guide or verbatim from any old question. They are, if you are mugging up a guide or notes like that, you have got far lesser chances compared to adhering to the books. There may be a high yield area you can adhere to with the standard books, but questions are framed from the prescribed press book of recent editions, and tables, footnotes, figures, even errata is used for the framing of the questions. And that is why don't leave anything. The important aspect are the footnotes, figures, tables. These are the ones in which the illustrations or the important points are there. It may interest the examiner. Even errata most of the times have been used by the examiners to check whether the students are taking enough cognizance of that or not. The questions are same for all, but the sequence is changed. They are jumbled up. The options are jumbled up. So you see 300 question with 4 options, there are 1200 sets, and two sets are of the not matching to one another. So what is the key message? The message is copying is surely fatal. Out of 300,000 average candidates at a center, you will find that something like two sets may be similar. And which are those two sets? Nobody knows. So if somebody is trying to copy one another, it is surely fatal. So you just this is from this type of practice, and tell the students that it is definitely a fatal one. What is the problem of the question? Maybe there be a problem of the question. What we can be, and when there is the problem of the question, it is declared open. And mostly when it is not good for any reason, the figure is not correct, graph is jumbled up, table is smudged, or something like that, marking is missing, or arrow mark is deleted. These are the possibilities. When you find these things are there, you please do inform. It is your obligation to inform. If you don't inform, we will not know. And what is the then what are the suggestion? It is far better to inform and get the question open rather than giving a wrong answer, because wrong answer is personal punishment. Why is the informing and the correctness of the question is your natural obligation, and it is good for the whole. Negative stems are mostly out. None of the above questions, mostly they are not practiced. And what it used to be in long back, that if you practice all, mark all the none of the above, you get 21%, 24% marks. That days are over. We are not adhering to that, and most of the guidelines have been said that don't give that type of questions. So you don't expect it, and it is far difficult to expect it in standard exams. Local exams maybe doing it, we can't say. You read the question fully and make sure what is asked. That is very important. First you read the stem, you see what is whole thing is asked, then go to the option. Why? Because if you see options first and then go to the stem, what will happen? You will be going to the stem with biased mind, what you have of your previously practiced question, and then what will happen? You will do wrong. So far important is you go to the main stem, read twice what is asked, then you come to the options and then you answer. You will definitely do well with this. When the exams are over and the results, before the result, the question and the standard answer is published. And what is there? You may be right as a single person, but whole crowd may be wrong. Means the group of expert may be wrong. So when you find that there is the answer released, you please do read the question, your answer, the declared answers, correct answer, and if there is wrong, you do contest. And mostly we have found in two occasions in last 10 years, the guy who has contested, he was declared second. That was there. And if this was not done, he would have something in hundreds. So you can understand the this exercise importance. It improves the system and it gives you fair chance to be heard best and the get the due in recognition in the process. Questions are easy, moderate, and difficult. The proportion may change and it keeps changing. The percent and percentile are the qualifying criteria and selection criteria. The main importance is that the how many correct answers you give, and what is easy for you due to getting trained on that concept is maybe difficult for others. So there is no uniform difficult question, uniform easy question. Simultaneously, if we make all the questions difficult, the what will happen? It will be difficult for across the board. Then the internal graduation, marking or moderation, all will go for uh, 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 fatal exercise. So what is there? You will definitely get good proportion of moderate question, easy question, and the difficult question. But you don't indulge in that how many difficult, how many this, and how many difficult question I have so far faced. So what will be my rank and like that. You don't adhere to. You write the exam completely, and then after you think about these aspects later. And that is why it is important to keep practice. The practice is the one. Fight till the last is the one easier mantra to qualify. Electronic system has improved a lot. What has happened previously? There was the one line question, two sentences questions, and when the printing was a constraint, you can't print large books and like that. The graphics, the figures, illustrations were not there. But with this electronic examination process, we can put as many figures, as many graphics, as many illustrations as possible. And that is why the exam has become more focused and easy to conduct. Use of broadband and connectivity issue, which was there, in which the questions were not, graphics were not loading and like that. With the technical solutions, this problem is solved. That hardly you will find anyone who has got not graphic coming in one student and in other terminal it is coming. That is the things of the past, because with the technical solutions have come in, and this is not to happen mostly. We have got the world's finest overseeing and surveillance system, that you must agree. And these exam centers are monitored at centrally, locally, observer reports. There is very fair system, and malpractices are curbed to a great extent. It is one of the finest conducted exams, and that is why it is efficient, transparent, and it is ranking is improving appreciably year over year. But the sad part is that the qualifying percentile is going down, which is the sad part. Even I am not very happy with the percentile going down. I pray that we should have at least 33% till the end. And I am hopeful that the students will come raise to the mark, and then it will be surely happen. Don't assume a difficult question or easy question for yourself. You read twice, now focus on the options. Then only you go that whether it is difficult or easy. I will give some examples in my presentation. What you find here? You find here there are two ECGs here. One is having that torsade do ponti, and the other one is the hypokalemia with large U wave and other features similar. This question seems to be difficult, but what is asked? Which one you treat first and why? This is very simple question. You come to that, it is very easy to answer, and that is why you have to identify the question, the what is asked, and then you attempt it. Another question you see. What you find here is a case of hyperkalemia. There are the splayed QRS complex, tall T waves. And what is the immediate treatment? The immediate treatment is IV calcium gluconate. You all have practiced it many times, practiced in the class. And this is a very easy question. If you see the ECG, you get frightened, you will definitely lose. The same question now here, what is the definitive treatment of this patient? For this, what is required is the hemodialysis, so that eukalemia is achieved, sustained eukalemia, because that is the requirement. And now the answer is hemodialysis. Only one word is changed, and the whole question is changed. So you read the question, and then after you go ahead. What the good thing has happened that the national institutes have joined hands, and they have come with the common examination. So what is the goodness of that? There will be one exam. You need not appear for many centers, many exam, many dates and commitments. And definitely it will give you edge over the other exams. What is the difference? National institutes, there is no percentile issue. By 90th, 5th percentile, all the seats are over. And that is why mostly there is the cutthroat competition, and the questions, the preparation institution wise was adhered to, which are the institution, what are their exact areas they were looking for, and then 5-10 students used to collate and make a collective study. That was the usual game. But now with this collective exam coming in, who is conducting, what will be the key areas, may be the things to understand and practice. And that is why that is important. The institutional question banks are more updated, and institutional ownership make it more vibrant, because the institution used to take pride in their question banks, and mostly they had a research area, their thrust area, in which they wanted the student to be prepared before he joins the exam, the institution. So this is the thing which is making the better quality student joining the institute of national importance, and it is rightly so in the time to come. What you find is that in last 5 years, what I have seen, that the different institutions have got the key areas in which they test. The PGI Chandigarh test about the recent advances, newer drug diagnostics. AIMS group had got more clinical orientation, specificity and sensitivity of clinical science, clinical problem-based learnings, the recent happenings, then after even the recent epidemics, the WHO declarations and all, they have part of the AIMS question bank. I have seen many exams, I am finding it. JIPMER people, they adhere to genetics more. They adhere newer symptoms, recent advances, newer drug which are come to market in 6 months or like that. Even newer FDA approvals. These are the ones they adhere to. NIMANS people, they are fond of asking EEG, tactographic, neurocute markers, channelopathies. So these are the areas in which they are more interested in, and these are the areas which has definitely got the more questions in last few years. When you come to why, what is the aim? Aim is the teacher shows the path. We have got the ideas where to test you, what are the areas to examine, and in that you fight for your seat, you fight for your career, and you learn and learn more. So what is, we have shown a small tract and you make a highway, and that is the whole thing is about. Last 5 years we have progressed a lot in the exam system, but days are not far when our candidates are much better than the world's best, and I am very very hopeful for that. And last but not least, this is the guidelines I have prepared from the open resources of the examination which are available. And I have endeavored to correct the basic problems of the exams, and even the adhering to these 7 8 guidelines and the key areas, you will definitely do well in the exam. Thank you. God bless you. Do well.